everyone, it's me, Sheka. In this video, I'm going to share with you some fashion do's and don'ts here in Japan. These are all based on my experience as a foreigner living in Japan for more than 10 years now and from tips given to me by my Japanese in-laws and friends. I also did some research, and if in case there are other tips that you would want to share with us, please comment them down below after watching this video. Okay, so number one, do not wear pajamas outside of your house. Alright, so of course, people in Japan avoid wearing pajamas in public places or even outside of their houses. You would rarely see people outside in their gardens just wearing pajamas. Usually, when they do gardening or even when just throwing trash outside, they'd wear proper clothes. Even when answering the door or receiving packages, Japanese people would usually change into proper clothes when facing other people. In Japan, it is inappropriate to show yourself to other people in pajamas or to be in public places just wearing pajamas. Number two, do not wear your outdoor shoes inside the house. Okay, for Japanese people, shoes or the feet are considered very dirty. So, if you're going to visit a Japanese house, make sure to leave your shoes at the genkan or the entrance area. Japanese people are very particular about this. Not only do they consider shoes to be very dirty, but they also try to protect their flooring from getting scratched. There are places in Japan that require you to take your shoes off before entering their premises. One big example are schools. In Japanese schools, visitors are required to change into indoor slippers, while students are required to wear indoor shoes at all times. Sometimes parents or visitors are even asked to bring their own indoor slippers, and shoes are left in the shoe lockers, or sometimes you are required to bring your own plastic bag or shoe bag to put your outdoor shoes in. Some aesthetic salons, clinics, or hospitals also require you to take your shoes off and change into indoor slippers. In connection with taking your shoes off, I've learned that Japanese people are very particular about wearing socks. Again, because feet are considered dirty, it is just proper to wear socks to cover your feet, especially when entering these establishments. Also, I've noticed that even though Japanese women are wearing sandals, they'd still make sure that they're wearing stockings to cover their feet. And when it comes to footwear, Japanese people prefer to wear closed shoes. Try to avoid wearing flip-flops in public because for Japanese people, flip-flops are only worn at the beach. But it is common to see people wearing socks and Crocs. Third, avoid showing too much skin on your chest or on the shoulders. You'll notice that Japanese people do not wear spaghetti straps in public. Japanese women are not comfortable showing their shoulders, so we would often see them wearing a cardigan. It is also common for Japanese women to wear a shirt underneath their dresses. Also, women avoid showing their cleavage or breasts, and they wear loose clothes so as not to emphasize their chests. However, you'd notice that some Japanese women are more comfortable showing their legs rather than their skin on their upper body, like the breasts or the shoulders. In Japan, it is not common to see men wearing tank tops or basketball shorts. Another thing that you should avoid is putting on too much perfume. Japanese people are not used to putting on perfume. They seem to have sensitive noses when it comes to perfumes. In my 10 years of experience working with Japanese people in an elementary school, I realized that most teachers do not put on perfume at all. Even my Japanese husband and in-laws do not put on perfume. To them, it seems inappropriate to put on perfume, especially when you're going to public places or taking public transportation such as buses or trains. Next is about jewelries. In Japan, if you're going to attend an interview, less is more. Avoid wearing excessive accessories or jewelries during interview. My sister, who graduated in a Japanese school here in Japan, was advised by her teacher not to wear gold necklaces, bracelets, or even dangling earrings when attending her job interview. According to her teacher, if it is unavoidable, it is better to just wear stud earrings instead of dangling earrings and a plain watch instead of a gold watch, or just don't wear any watch at all. Also, aside from avoiding too much accessories, it is also appropriate to wear a business attire when attending a job interview. And in addition to that, avoid putting on too much makeup. Again, they say less is more, so when it comes to makeup, the simpler, the better. Also, remember that there are 4 different seasons in Japan, so make sure that you dress appropriately for the season. In school events such as the entrance ceremony in spring, people tend to wear lighter colors in addition to the usual navy blue or black suits. So in spring, you'd often see suits or dresses that are in the shades of white, beige, or cream. In winter, during closing ceremonies or graduations, people wear black or navy blue. Lastly, this is something that you should never ever do in Japan. In funerals, never ever wear white. Japanese people tend to be very strict when it comes to color coding, especially during important events. In other countries, it might be common to wear white during wake or funerals as it symbolizes peace. However, in Japan, it is rude and inappropriate to wear white during a wake or a funeral. So when Japanese people attend a funeral, all of them should wear black. Some people even have a special pair of black suit or dress just for attending a funeral. For children, however, it is acceptable to wear their formal school uniform when attending a funeral. School uniforms in Japan are usually gray, navy blue, or black, so they're still considered okay. As a foreigner living in Japan, I think it is important to know these things in order to blend in and follow the unspoken fashion rules. And that's it for this video. I hope that you were able to learn some new things about the Japanese culture. Thank you so much for watching and see you again on our next video. Bye!